Lean Sigma Project, simplifying the process of making a toasted turkey breast sub at home, produced by Joseph, Waleed, Amy, and Ty. The project sponsor was Hot Subs, located inside the hub. Our Lean Sigma Project scope statement was entitled Making a Toasted Turkey Breast Sub. Again, our project participants were Joe, Ty, Waleed, Amy. Our process description consisted of preparing the ingredients, cutting the bread, putting the cheese and meat inside the bread, toasting the sub using a toaster oven, and putting the veggies and seasonings on the sub after taking the sub out of the toaster. Why we selected this? Well, Amy is a current employee for Hub Subs and is interested in improving the overall efficiency of the sub-making process, particularly a toasted turkey sub breast. She's working there, so she's very familiar with the current processes in the workplace. She had the idea of investigating such a process, since this is relatively simple, yet meaningful to her. Again, our project sponsor was Hub Subs, which is located in the hub.
While Hub Subs is in fact a commercial retailer of subs located in the hub, the project scope statement of this project is still making a toasted turkey breast sub at home for being specific and simplifying the process of analysis. We also envision the future of this analysis as being analyzing the process of making a sub at this kind of commercial places, and probably involve more variety of subs into our consideration.
Our process observation worksheet clearly illustrated right here shows the process behind making a toasted turkey breast sub at home. As you can see, it illustrates each individual time and their allocated procedure for that duration of that time.
As you can see, these processes are categorized as different categorizations. For example, operation, weightings, excess motion, and transportation in our case.
Our SIPOC diagram is also clearly illustrated here. As you can see, SIPOC stands for suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers. Also, our value stream map worksheet is clearly illustrated here as well. Here it shows how our value stream map went through and underwent many processes making our toasted turkey sub sandwich.
The sawtooth analysis is especially helpful in our analysis process because it very clearly shows the possible delays and unnecessary time wasted in this process.
A few barriers and challenges listing throughout our brainstorming process consisted of having necessary supplies, etiquette working space, knowing the procedure, making sure everything is functional, making sure the food is fresh. Safety was a major concern, as well as cleanliness and making sure no one is disturbing us while completing our sandwich making process. Now these barriers and challenges were put into a cause and effect diagram. As you can see, it's clearly illustrated here as a fishbone diagram. We then placed all of our allocated issues into, particular areas such as people, policies, procedures, and equipment.
Some problems mentioned in the last slide can be categorized in more than one of the categories in this fishbone diagram. While some of the issues may seem simple, for example safety, they in fact need multiple aspects of assurance.
Our root cause analysis, our 5 whys or problem solving aspect of this project, consisted of the sub is tasting somewhat different each time. Why? Well, it's not making it the same way every time. Why are we not making it the same way? We're not using the same kind and amounts of ingredients every time. Why is that? Ingredients are eyeballed rather than measured and based on the needs of hunger. Also, why is that? The maker wants to finish the process as soon as possible. Why? The maker is essentially hungry.
While this root cause analysis is reasonable in making a sandwich in a home setting, this problem will become intolerable when making subs in retail places like Hub Subs.
Our A3 problem solving documentation is clearly illustrated here.
This A3 problem solving paper incorporates some of our previous work like the fishbone diagram and allowed us to suggest realistic improvement methods to this process and to estimate the possible time and monetary costs.
In the end, our group was successful in creating a new, efficient way of creating a toasted turkey sub sandwich with the help of our Lean Sigma oriented documentation.